All right. What's up, folks? Trying to get. I don't have to go through all of it. Uh, this is hard with this long cape. I'll go around like this. Y'all hear that? Yeah. Uh, all right. So I don't really care about Ty Lopez at all. Right? I just stepped in a whole puddle of water. I have to just go around the whole way. It's all flooded. Oh, that's real nice. Say that's real nice. Real nice. Oh, uh, uh. I said it's hard being Batman. It's hard. I done told you. I told you folks not to play with me. Did I not? This is the problem. When folks want to underestimate the bat, you don't ever underestimate the bat. Ever. Understand? The biggest mistake you ever made. Never play with the bat. Ever, boy. I done told y'all. I thought you learned. Don't test me. Don't do it. Don't challenge me. Don't test me. Nothing. How long are you going to take? Not even coming over here. Ridiculous. Selfish. Selfishness. Anyway, I can't wait to, change. Trying to think. Hopefully, I even can. But yeah, all my stuff is covered in water. I got covered in rain today. It was a rough day. Um, but I enjoyed it, and it didn't even really slightly phase me. My cape is picking up all sorts of stuff. Dude, this cape is huge. Like, this cape is not a joke. And it'll even move me a little with the wind. It's that powerful. All right. You have to bear with me. It's video time. Time for me to get a couple more. Hold on, and I'll be right back. I'm back. So yeah, uh, that's what I'm saying, man. Life is hard, things are difficult, but I had a beautiful day today, man. That's what I'm saying. See, me, a beautiful day might be way different than you. See, everybody's different. We're all entitled to our opinion, man. You know, like I said, if you haven't figured out that I'm doing things the right way, though, and all of you aren't, I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot that y'all have to learn from me, and a lot you have to learn, period. You know, let's get real with ourselves. You folks, right? I mean, it is what it is. You're not a part of this. It's just that simple. Everything's been talked about. All the facts are out there. I can understand why people is in their feelings. Maybe you should be. Good. Stay in your feelings. It was never me. It's that people get in their feelings and then they start coming online, right? And I don't know, like, doing weird stuff. I mean, that's not an answer for anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, reality is totally different. Reality is proven. Reality is blatantly obvious. Okay, and hold on, and we're going to continue to talk about reality here. And like I said, I mean, these people are not going to talk on this program. It's just that simple. They're not going to have a voice at any point. Those days are over. The games are over. So, like I said, we got to continue to focus. That's what we're doing. Like I said, I'm building every day. I mean, like I said, they have those. They're kind of like shin guards, but I could use them for like the neck protection if I'd like. Uh, I'm looking into everything step by step. So we know that I have the knowledge base to do this. We know I have it all in me. I have the blueprint, and I told you all this. Like I was born to be Batman. I got chosen and selected, hand selected, hand picked by God. I'm the chosen one. You know, it is such a positive environment when I don't have to come on here and have these people come over to this chat room. It is just such a much more beautiful day. I feel a lot better. And that's all I want. Like, nah, I'm going to be at peace, man. You understand? Like, yeah, no. So, like I said, I think it's funny that folks don't seem to understand. Like, brother, like, I'm going to always just be at peace and happy. And that's the way it's always been for me. You feel me? So I'm living my beautiful life. I'm having fun doing me. And like I said, these people, they talk in a different light on this network and online. Um, and they're upset. They're in their feelings too because they know I see through it. Like, brother, we've never even had a conversation, much less a discussion. Y'all aren't even capable of having and carrying just a basic, coherent, reality based conversation. So why would I want to listen to it? You feel me? Hey, listen, brother, at some point you got to just go ahead and give credit where credit's due and say, you know what, you're a boss. You know what I mean? Y'all saw them leaps. You saw the leaps, the Batman leaps, the jumps. Like I said, I'm looking into all of it, man. And, there's supposed to be limitations, but I really think I'm limitless. I believe that I can do like what's depicted, literally. And if you know what I'm talking about, it's insane what Batman does in that parking garage. I believe that I could get to that point. I really do. And I think it's possible. And I think it's possible with still walking away from it and being okay. I really do. I don't believe what y'all say. I think that you place limitations on yourselves that aren't there. And I think it's assumed beliefs. And I think that what you believe is what will be. That's what I believe. But I know that God will show me the way as far as all that, and I'm not going to push it too far. Uh, But right now we're just in training with all that. So, I mean, they already told me I'm doing it right, starting on the mud and the grass, and you know, them little dirt mounds are not that high up. You know, they're pretty up there, but they're not that bad. And it's more about like the length and the distance of the jump. I'm gonna probably have to do a lot of exercises for jumping now. I got to get my vertical up. That's what I got to do next. I got to try to get my vertical up. And it's not so much about a vertical, it's about the actual coverage. I mean, look at this cape, bro. Y'all are gonna be like, oh, the wind was. Look at this. You remember, like in the film and the cartoon, how? Look at that. Look how far back that thing is, bro. Like, the camera's not gonna do it justice. I mean, like, it's crazy. I'm gonna show you my shadow, bro. Y'all are gonna trip. Look at this. No, that's not what I want. Hold on. Now is the perfect time to do it, I think. Look at this, real quick. Look at that. Look at this. I'm telling y'all, bro. I am the real thing, the legend. You do not understand. I told you, you stumbled across something way darker here than what you want to act like. I am not your typical human being. This is not fake. I am the emperor in the spiritual realm. So, like I said, when folks is on here, I don't have any response for you. I'm not trying to win anything. I already won. Let's get real. I won against everybody. So, coming online and just sitting there and typing the opposite of reality, yeah, you're trying to convince yourself. That's why you're saying that type of stuff and talking like that. Right. You know that reality is the opposite of all that, though. That's what they do. They get upset at their computer. Ha! Oh, for real. So they start typing to try to dismiss reality. Talking about this and that. Right. You want a response. You keep using specific wording, right, because you want a response. I already know. Yeah, I'm good. We will never conversate. It's just clear. It's clear as day that these folks are set on and hell bent, and they just don't want to see me, doing what I'm doing and winning. And I'm going to continue to win. I'm going to continue to win nonstop. You feel me? So, like I said, I'm building the suits, developing more every day. I got the whole blueprint, man. Like I said, I'm going to be building my own bat pods, tumblers. I'm going to build them. I'm going to literally build all this. You see how I'm not in my feelings about anything? Because nothing's happened. Everything that y'all folks said on here wasn't about me. You all made decisions. You did some weird stuff, and it had nothing to do with me. No, nothing you said has been about me. What are you talking about? I love it, man. I love when people waste their time and they just use my name and think that if you say my name, it means anything. And you can do that with anybody. Nothing happened. I'm right here. Chill, same guy, same person, same outlook, happy as hell. See what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not having a hard time about anything, right? Why would I? It wasn't real. I mean, when people are just doing it to themselves, I mean, I don't even bat an eyelash. If people are going to be disingenuous, okay, I mean, that's your loss. That's your decision. I mean, like I said, I'm just genuine with everyone. I'll always be a good person and be the same person that I am, no matter what, to anyone. So my actions match up and make perfect sense with who I am. And your actions never match up with the words, ever. But yeah, like I said, I'm the real Batman. There's nothing fake here. And yeah, and oh, and that was the other thing. You said something about, oh, this video looks good. It's cinematic. Well, guess what? There's no cinematography here. I do that in my sleep. It all comes natural. I mean, at some point, you would think that you would just stop talking and just realize that I'm a boss at everything I do. I'm just the best, period. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. You see how it all comes naturally to me? Oh, I could be a photographer. I actually took a photography in college for a little. You didn't know that, did you? Hmm. I went to college down here, 2 colleges down here. Hmm. I have a whole history behind me that y'all know nothing about. You don't know me. I've done it all. So, when I speak from a place of real knowledge. It's earning nothing but respect over here, and there's a lot of ladies paying attention, which I'm glad about because I'm single. Real talk. I mean, I'm telling you, there's like fine women like hollering out the window, Batman. I'm like, sweet. I don't really sweat it. I don't really care, but I'm like, cha-ching, jackpot. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like I said, I'm just normal, bro. I'm a normal dude. Look, I can't. I just will never understand these people why they can't drive, they can't think. Every action they take, they got to just. It's not about you, right? Nobody cares. Tell you straight up, nobody cares. Get over yourself. That's what they need to hear. Seriously, nobody cares. Go complain about that. That's all they do is whine and complain. That's all. These people act like this ain't America. This is America, bro. People can tell you whatever it is right to you. Like people just be like on that weird energy, that selfish stuff. I'm telling you, like it's all about them. Like it's not about you at all. Nothing. Nothing is about y'all. Literally everything is about me. It revolves around me, and I don't even ask. You feel me? And I'm just telling you the truth. It's gained a lot of respect down here. Folks know what it is. So yeah, I'm going to practice the jumping training anyway. I probably won't do that every day, but I will work on it, and I'll train legs on other days, and we'll add some other stuff so I can build up my strength. I mean, if you look at this picture of me, this is when I was just taking aminos, what I was telling you, when all that stuff was going down and they were gang stalking, okay, in Austin, okay? And I told you that I started getting so ridiculous physically just because I took the aminos or whatever. That's all I needed because the training was always there. And people were noticing at the bars while I was working, and they would stop. They're like, man, like, you're just in amazing shape, bro. And that's when everything happened because all these folks were jelly. That's when they started having folks follow me, and then I checked them and told them what it was, and then they had to get on the phone and whine, right? And then that's when this thing happened, right, with Christina. And it was funny because, like I said, you all keep typing things, right? You're fishing. You don't get access to me at all. You're fishing. You know that everything you're saying isn't true. I've already explained it to you. We will never talk. Like I said, folks want to pretend they're against me. Good luck with that. Talking about this and that, and yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I don't do them games. Yeah, the fact is that I mean, I won day one, and I'll always win. And the fact is that you all are going through, tons of karma, and you're trying to hide it, and that's what y'all do. Y'all go online, and then while they're going through it, like for real, that's what they do. They'll try to get online and puff their feathers, right, and act like they're someone. I mean, for what purpose? I don't even know you. That's why it's funny. Like I don't, I don't, I don't value what you have to say. I don't value your opinion. I don't value nothing. You're just somebody who's talking to yourself. I mean, you don't have an identity, and that's what people do with no identity. They try to attach to the main content creators, to the real names in the game, which is only me. Everybody else is a nobody on this network. All of them. None of them did the real thing. None of them are close to your boy the bat. So, like I said, y'all have to understand this isn't like fake. Like, if you're not noticing now what you are, and I know it's, much to your dismay, it's got you in your fields. You understand? It's hilarious. Like, I'm a grown man. You're going to talk to me as a grown man. Common sense. So, like I said, I've won every time. I've won against everyone. I'm not even in that energy anymore. I forgave everyone. I moved forward. And that's why I don't have conversations with people who I speak and they act like they didn't hear me. Mhm. See, you want to control things, but you're not in control. So you're gonna have a real hard time with that. I mean, enjoy your karma and keep it trucking. Because I'm doing well. I'm doing great right now. I mean, honestly, I'm doing fantastic. I'm in a good space with everything. I mean, let's get real. I mean, didn't I just pay this phone bill? If it's the 25th, I don't know. It feels like I lost track of time. If it's the 25th, I must have paid it whenever, and then it was due on the 21st. So I think that's what happened. So that means I got a phone plan for like a whole nother month. So I've been doing great. I pay all my stuff ahead of time. Like I said, I own everything. These folks know I'm rich. I'm wealthy. Rich is owning things that, basically end up owning you. You end up having to pay for everything all the time. That's being rich. This is just for the time being. This is temporary, right? Everything is. I'm not worried about material possessions. I'll always own my stuff, and none of it matters though. Matters to other people more than it does to me. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't deal with energies like that at all because I'm truly happy. I'm content and satisfied and happy. And you can see that these people are not. In fact, they're very, very upset. They're very angry. We've twiggered their wage, right? So who's in control without trying to be? I'm not trying to be in control. You can have all that. I'm just genuinely happy. And these folks can't handle seeing my growth and they can't handle seeing me happy. That's all it's about. That's why they do that stuff because they see that I'm happy and they don't know how to be happy. Well, that sucks for you. So yeah, like I said, I'm truly happy. I'm super happy today. Getting the cape just made my day. It's like God knows exactly what will make my day, and this whole cape thing and doing the jumps and the leaps is really it just changed everything for me. It just put everything in perspective. It made me feel a lot better. It just really cheered me up. That's what I'm saying. I have a relationship with God, and I just go off with God by myself, just God and I have full days with God. And you can see that God cares about me and loves me, and I'm God's favorite because He says, here you go. I mean, He put this is just a sheet. He put this exact sheet there and had me see it, and then they moved it, and it caught my attention again today when I went and looked, and I figured it was going to be the same one. And when I saw it, I was like, man, it's super lengthy. And then I went and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it anyway. And it's working. Not only is it working, but like I said, it picks up the wind. So it gets the wind within it and wind resistance, and that's what I need. You understand? So I'm already able to kind of do the little gliding. That's gliding. I'm already doing it, right? And then what y'all don't get is I'm so smart. I don't care what no one tells you. I'll look into these other technologies that they have, but I'm smarter than all the rest of these human beings. Y'all couldn't even build functional bat suits, man. Give me a break, bro. I'm the only man who ever built functional bat suits and got out here and got busy and did the real thing. I'm the only person. Nobody else can do what I do. So it's like I'm gonna be building my own wings at some point with like the whole infrastructure and everything. That's what I want to do. And I'm gonna try to figure out how to like flap them. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious, but it's gonna be awesome. Like everything I do. Everything I do. There's always a comedic element sometimes, but then there's a serious element too. And that's my personality. You understand? I have nothing to explain to anyone, man. If you're, discontented with yourself and you're disgruntled, that's a personal issue. You know what I mean? Like, these folks are going through their karma. That's the truth. They're all getting what they deserve. So, I mean, you want to, come online and type? Nah, you don't get to do that no more. You're going to have to just go ahead and deal with that. Misery loves company, man. So we're not going to allow them to have that luxury no more. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all enjoy being by yourself and, you know, throwing your little tantrums and your little hissy fits and, having your same reaction to my success. You understand? It's so easy, man. They don't understand. Like I literally win like slowly, intentionally. Like, oh no. I know exactly how I got y'all feeling. You can't come on here and act with me. I see right through it. Oh, even the words you use. Talking about, oh, this and that and oh, when did you do that? That never happened. What? Nobody's ever done that, ever. So that's all I'm saying. Just people talk and I correct them and then they try to act like they didn't hear me. You heard me loud and clear. Yeah, what are you talking about? As far as this and that, I mean, how am I going to respond to something when I don't talk like that? I mean, like I said, this is a business. See what I'm saying? That's why they want to talk in an energy that I'm not in. Like, brother, I mean, it's very clear that karma has already been coming. I mean, it's clear that karma keeps coming. It's clear that y'all don't know how to deal with it. It's quite entertaining and funny. So, no, what you said is proven untrue, and that's it. Like always. Every time that they even say anything on here, it never exists. It's always proven wrong. So that's my deal. Why would anyone even keep talking if you have no credibility? If we know that everything you say is not going to be real, but with me, everybody knows everything I say is real. Official tissue. Look how many views those did, bro. We did like over 1.1 thousand within seconds. All them videos got tons of views immediately within seconds. I'm doing hundreds and I'm doing thousands of views within seconds. Talking about cinematic. There's nothing cinematic, just like gymnast. Oh, you're a gymnast. No, I'm not. I'm Batman. Gymnasts can't do what I do. See, when you speak, you should just get your facts straight because you always want to discombobulate things and say things that aren't there. Why? What do you call that? Get a grip. Yeah, no. I don't worry about cinematography. I mean, that comes naturally. That's easy because I'm gifted. This is why I don't have problems with women. You understand? It's so funny too because they're talking about this and that. I mean, look at all my exes. Most of them. They were all super good looking. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you're going to claim that you're doing this and that, at least have it be up to par. How about that? Yep, that's reality. At least have it be up to par. I'm sitting here trying to be nice, So, yeah, I ain't got no time for folks like that get online and they start, you know, trying to play games that I'm not playing and do odd activities and weird stuff and then tell me I'm a part of it when I was never a part of none of that. You sound just like the Riddler. You're a part of this too. How am I a part of this? You'll see. That's exactly what he says. It's the movie, the new one is so identical to my story and what I've gone through and what these folks, that's the thing. So, you know, like I said, I had a family walk up and they told me thank you for protecting us. I mean, people know I do the real thing. So all of you on here know I do the real thing. I train a lot. I train a lot because it's necessary because I do the real thing. You just get to see the cute parts. You don't get to see all the action and all the other stuff. I show you what I want you to see. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, access denied now, and everything's private now, completely privatized. I am the real Batman, and that's about it, man. You'll just have to hold on. But yeah, man. Like I said, we're gonna focus on what we doing, like always. Yeah, we already defeated all of them a long time ago, light years ago. What do you mean immediately? Every time, it doesn't matter what or who it is, like it's immediate defeat. I'm always win. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just increasing the deficit. Every day I just win more and more. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm okay, man. I talk to folks that I want to talk to. You get as far as the people that you talk to for no reason. Remember that. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. I'm just proud of myself. Super proud. I had an amazing day. The check amount is over 66. Let me see if they ever updated it. It's supposed to be updated, and they're not doing it. Hold on. What do you know? You heard him barking. What do you know? We're up over 70 bucks. That means I just went from about $66 all the way to 70 and some change. It's like 66 and some change, probably to over 70 and some change. That means I made about $4 within a day. That's great on here. That's amazing. So the ratio, like I said, we're able to increase it when we want. We're doing well. Like I said, it's okay. We're obviously not going to make it for this month for a check for next month, but we'll get a check the month after that. And I'm going to be able to try to run it up. I'm hoping probably the whole month. Don't get to that point, which I don't, there's not enough time. I also just know what I'm doing. I know what's going to work. What an interesting bird call. If that's what it is. What the hell is that? Oh, anyway, I'm bad. Woody Woodpecker. But yeah, like I said, y'all do what you do, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on winning. It's a given, common sense, and that's about it, man. Like I said, they can't mess with the bat. You understand? I'm on a whole nother level. I build all my own stuff. I'm the alchemist, man. And remember, this is the main thing too. They all talk on here, but I'm a grown man who did it all by myself. I made it on my own since I was 16. So you can't talk to me about money or ask me how much money I got in my pocket. What does it matter? All of you mooched off others and have a support system. I've been on my own since 16. I did all this by myself as a man. You all have people helping you. I don't have none of that. Did it all by myself with everyone against me. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. Easy. I win.